Welcome to From the Pilot Seat. Join me as we explore real aviation stories, lessons learned, and incredible flying machines. If you love flying or want to learn, hit subscribe and come along for the ride. For deeper insights, check out my books, Lessons from the Sky and From the Pilot Seat. They could make all the difference on your next flight.
At first glance, this ungainly-looking aircraft has a slight resemblance to a bumblebee, but a closer look reveals not a sting in the tail, but a second engine. This is the Cessna O-2A, one of the most unusual military aircraft used in the 20th century.
One of the most striking characteristics of the O-2 would be its symmetrical thrust line. So it's sometimes referred to as a push me, pull you. So it's got an engine front and back, and because of this, if we do lose an engine in the O-2, we can just continue flying it just as any single engine aeroplane.
The need for a spare motor was because of the plane's very unsafe operating environment, where it was likely that one engine could be hit by gunfire. The Cessna O-2A was built specifically for use by U.S. forces during the Vietnam War for what was known as forward air control, seeking out and marking Viet Cong targets in the dense tropical jungle, flying at very low levels.
In its role, the Cessna O-2 mainly carried Willie Pete pods, and they were white phosphorus rockets, which the pilot of the Cessna O-2 would use to mark targets, which the higher-powered jet aircraft would then come in and attack.
Cessna O-2A pilots in Vietnam had to be experienced fighter pilots, and this particular Cessna was frequently flown by Wing Commander David Robson.
When you're putting the strike in and you see puffs of coloured smoke on the ground, am I absolutely certain that I've got all the friendlies and that the one I'm going to mark is not the friendlies? Because sometimes if the friendly popped a red smoke, the Viet Cong would pop a red smoke at the same time, deliberately to confuse the forward air controller.
The Cessna still bears its wartime insignia, Snoopy flying a kangaroo.
Each time the aircraft went back, the maintenance chief there, the commander, used to get really upset and would insist on removing Snoopy and his kangaroo. So we got a little bit cunning after a while, and we put a miniature replica also on the fin of the aircraft.
The twin-engine push-pull system gave rise to the distinctive twin-tail design and also allowed the wing to be placed very high. This provided great visibility, crucial for its role as a spotter plane. Unlike other Cessnas, the O-2A has a retractable undercarriage.
Some people refer to it as a bit of a shot duck. When it puts its wheels away, it sort of dangles its legs for a little while before they go away. It's very high drag, but once it's away, you're home and hosed. It adds a lot of speed to the aeroplane.
Nearly 40 years after its role as a warbird, this Vietnam veteran is a popular attraction at the Temora Aviation Museum's Flying Days.
The Cessna O-2 is a great aeroplane. It's really good fun to fly, and it's just fabulous having it as part of the museum's collection.
If you love flying or want to learn, hit subscribe and come along for the ride. For deeper insights, check out my books, Lessons from the Sky and From the Pilot Seat. They could make all the difference on your next flight.